Hey, this is Gavin Palmer, right? And Gavin Palmer, and I've been wanting to connect with more people. And so, in the description of this video, you will find a link where you can tell me the biggest problems in the world. And so, I ask you, in the first question, I ask, um, what's the biggest problem you are facing personally? The second question is, what's the biggest problem in the world for people you care about? And then in the third section, I say, please share your thoughts about solutions. And then I give you the chance to share your email address or your phone number. Because, like, Jesus came to me and told me that I have the ability to see things. And in that Oliver Anthony video, you have someone who is talking about problems, right? But there's not a clear answer for those problems. But it's actually quite simple. The answer is that we take the time to practice love and, ask people about their problems. And we listen to people. And so that's what I'm doing. You can do the same as well. So I would encourage you, because I want to recruit people to become caring and ask others what they think. What is the biggest problem they face? What is the biggest problem people they care about are facing? And do you have ideas for solutions? And then you can say, well, Gavin Palmer is collecting email addresses and phone numbers. And you can take that information and you can go fill out the information for them if they're cool with it. But I want to be a part of a decision-making body which attempts to avoid being corrupted, because I suspect most of these problems, most if not all of these problems, are connected to corruption. And so I have this physical body, and if this decision-making head is not aware of signals from the whole body, then there can be big problems. And so this is true for education systems and justice systems and law enforcement systems. This is true for healthcare systems. And so there is a corruption within these systems, which are like bodies, in which the decision-making bodies are not giving attention to the people which make up that body. And so, I want to try and lead by example and show the way for others to participate in collecting information about the problems people are facing and, the big problems that people you care about are facing. This is just the first step, is making sure that people are heard. And this is the first step for every group of people. With whatever goal you have, if it's a good goal, you're paying attention to the people in the group. And so this is a hard problem as a whole. It's hard for many people to see the answers. And so I'm just trying to use the gifts that God has given me and trying to be of service. And I am very curious to learn about the problems people are facing, the struggles people are going through. And, I'm not perfect. I'm going to make mistakes, but I think that this is the right path forward, is that we need to practice loving people. And this is the best way I can see right now for me to love people and invite others to love people as well. And so I would say, I'm hoping that the prayer would be that this, that Google and their forms, that will be hitting their limits, that they will, they will basically say that we are hitting the limits of their technology, which can happen. So, we will bump up into problems as we try to scale this thing, but there are ways to solve these problems. And I'm an expert on information technology, so as we bump into problems and try to scale things out, I'd like to help. And I think there's others out there who are willing and able to help as well. So first step is just, go click on that form and share what's on your mind. I love you. And I encourage you to, try and remember to ask people these simple questions. What's the biggest problem you're facing, and what's the biggest problem people you care about are facing? And do you have thoughts about solutions? And then do you want to work together to solve these problems? And if so, may I have your email address and or your phone number? Pretty simple. What we do with all that data will be more challenging, but we have to collect that data. All right. Y'all have a good one.